quick, simple winter preparedness checklist for 2025. Only need a few things because winter comes, blackouts occur. We know people in Texas several years ago, they had the lights go out and they were freezing, but not my friends in Texas because they had all this stuff what I'm about to share with you. So first, blankets. My wife goes to the local thrift store and she buys blankets like I buy guns and knives. This is like one of my kids' blankets. I only picked this up because it was in the garage when we started filming, but she buys like a ton of large, big blankets. So if the lights went out in the house, well, first we have a million generators, but let's just say worst case scenario, we can't get, how many generators we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generators. But let's say all 6 didn't work. We have a lot of blankets to help us stay warm. In addition to blankets, we have good sleeping bags. So we have a lot of sleeping bags for every member of our family. That way, if we're sleeping in the house and it's cold, we can get in a sleeping bag and hopefully it's not gonna be 30 below in our house, but in Utah, it does get freezing. I'm trying to think, a few years ago, it was minus 14 was the coldest it got, so it can get cold. So have sleeping bags for every member of your family because you may have to stay warm. This is the Mr. Heater Big Buddy propane heater. I own several of these. This is great. So you can run these indoors, has automatic switch off, shut off. You should also have a CO2 sensor in addition to that, that notifies you if the levels get too high. But these Mr. Heater Big Buddy propane heaters are great. And if you have to bring them in a room, if you have to huddle around them, I have used these in off-the-grid locations and they work great. They will get very, very hot inside your place. So get some of these. And of course, there's a million other propane heaters. Don't forget the simple things. Get a quality pair of gloves, get the good quality beanie, and have a good winter jacket. Again, even if you live in Texas and Florida, where it's 150 degrees in the summer, and you're probably never gonna need it until you do, make sure and have a really good winter jacket. Because if it's freezing, you got your beanie, your gloves, your winter jacket, your sleeping bag, your blanket, your propane heater, and you should have no problem for staying warm. Of course, you can also have the Mylar emergency blankets, the small Mylar blankets, take up very little space. I have them in all my bug out bags. I have them in my emergency bins in my house. So you could even layer that on and then, put your jacket over that, then put all that on, and then again, it would be hot as crap because mine is a emergency Mylar poncho, which is how I can put my jacket over it. So the long story short, have plenty of ways to stay warm. No excuse to be freezing in your house. I also have a wood stove, which helps. So prepare now if you're not ready, because what's that show that I didn't see, Game of Thrones? I believe it was Winter's Coming as tagline. Is the tagline, but I've never seen the show, believe it or not. But again, prepare for winter. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Make your list today of the stuff you need to buy this weekend. I am former CI officer Jason Hanson. Stay safe.